students, welcome to Vidya Myriad. This video is made for class 8 on chapter number 3, Understanding Quadrilaterals, and today we are going to begin with exercise 3.1. Let us first understand some common terms that will be used in this exercise. First of all, what is a polygon? Now, polygon is basically a closed figure which is made up of line segments. Now, if I want to draw a closed figure with the help of a line, so what is the minimum number of lines required? That will be 3 lines to make a triangle which is a closed figure and it's a polygon. Now, curves that are polygons, if you look here, I have drawn some shapes for you. You can draw any shape. Bare minimum requirement is 3 line segments and it should be closed. On the right hand side, you will see 2 figures that are not polygons. You can see a cross over here, or there is a 2 lines. You cannot make a closed figure with 2 lines, so it is not a polygon. Then you need to understand by the term convex polygon and concave polygon. Basically you can understand this with the help of their diagonals. In the case of a convex polygon, you can draw the diagonal inside the shape. There is no possibility to draw the diagonal outside the shape. Okay. Whereas in the case of concave polygon, if you see over here, there is a dent. Okay. If you see over here, and of course you can draw a diagonal outside the shape or a polygon, that will be treated as a concave polygon. Next, we are talking about regular polygon and irregular polygon. When we talk about a regular polygon, it means it is both equilateral and equiangular, which means equilateral means all the sides are equal. Equiangular means all the angles are equal. Like you have a square, you have an equilateral triangle, and there can be many more. So, where you have sides and angles equal, that will be treated as a regular polygon. Otherwise, it will be as a irregular polygon. For example, you have rectangle, you have trapezium. There all the sides are not equal. Their angles may be equal, may not be equal. So, if both the things are not there, it means it is an irregular polygon. Question number 1. Here certain shapes are given to us and we need to classify under the following. So let's discuss about A part, simple curve. So by looking at the figures 1, 2, 5, 6 and 7, if we talk about, they are the simple curves. What are simple curves? Made up of line segment or the curves, and it should be a closed figure. There should not be any crossing over it. Simple closed curve is also the same. 1, 2, 5, 6 and 7 will be treated as a closed figure. You may be wondering why 4 is not taken over here or why 3 is not taken over here. I have just explained earlier, there should not be any crossing over it. It should be the continuous flow of the dots or the lines. Okay. Next, they are talking about polygon. What is polygon? Made up of only line segments. So 1 and 2 are the shapes which is made up of only line segment. D part, convex polygon. Convex polygon, where definitely you can draw the diagonals inside only, no scope of outside. So only 2 is the shape where it is possible and it is a convex polygon. Whereas if you see at the first figure, you can draw the diagonal upwards by joining the 2 points. It is a concave polygon. Question number 2. How many diagonals does each of the following have? You have convex quadrilateral, regular hexagon and a triangle. In the case of a quadrilateral, shape is drawn to you. You can draw only 2 diagonals. In the case of a hexagon, it contains of 6 sides. You can draw 9 diagonals, whereas in the triangle there is no possibility to draw any diagonal here. No 2 points can be meet here. Question number 3. What is the sum of the measure of the angles of a convex quadrilateral? Now here if you see the green figure, I have drawn a quadrilateral and I have drawn one dotted line, one diagonal. Okay, what does it mean? You have divided the shape into two triangles, and we already know, children, sum of the angles of the triangle is 180. How many triangles are there? Two triangles. So what is the sum? 180 plus 180, or 2 into 180, that comes to 360. So sum of the angles of the quadrilateral comes to 360 degrees. Now they are saying, will this property hold if the quadrilateral is not convex? Now I have made a concave figure. Here also you can divide the quadrilateral into two triangles. So definitely its sum is also equal to 360 degrees. So it is true. Question number 4. Now here the table is given to you, which is divided into triangles. We already know angle sum property of triangle is 180 degrees and it is made up of three sides. Now when the sides become 4, 5 or 6, we can take out the angle sum property of those also by using a formula over here. If you see, here the formula comes out to be n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degrees. Now what is n? N is the number of sides or that shape is there. If you look at the four sides, when you have four lines joined together to form a quadrilateral, their angle sum property will become 2 into 180 degrees or 360 degrees. Like this and so forth, we will be finding out the angle sum property for when the sides are 7, 8, 10 and n. When the sides are taken as 7, the formula is n minus 2. What is n here? 7. So 7 minus 2 multiplied by 180 degrees. So 5 into 180 degrees, that comes to 900. Next, when your sides are 8, in that case formula is 8 minus 2 into 180 degrees. So 6 into 180, that comes to 1080. When your side is 10, then 10 minus 2 into 180, answer comes to 1440. And when your side is only n, so we will write only n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degrees. So when you have the sides with you, you can take out the angle sum of that shape by putting into the formula of n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degrees. Remember that n is the number of sides of that polygon. Question number 5. What is a regular polygon? State the name of a regular polygon of 3 sides, 4 sides and 6 sides. Now what is a regular polygon? A polygon having sides of equal length as well as angles are equal, that is treated as polygon. That is equilateral and equiangular. Both should apply in regular polygon. Now when we talk about 3 sides of a regular polygon, it means it should be an equilateral triangle. All the sides will be equal and all the angles will be equal. When I talk about 4 sides, it is a square, and when we talk about 6 sides, it becomes regular hexagon. 6 sides means hexagon. And if I talk about 5 sides, then what will happen? Is it possible? No, we have to talk about 6 sides only. Now, let us find out the measure of the x in the following cases. You are given a shape of a quadrilateral. If you see, there are 4 sides. What is the angle sum property of a quadrilateral? It is 360 degree. 3 angles are given to you. You have to find out the last x angle, which can be taken out by subtracting it from 360 degrees. So as per the question, it becomes 50 plus 130 plus 120 plus x is equal to 360 degrees. So x value comes out to be 60 degrees. In the second figure, you have 60 degrees, 70, x, and below base angle nothing is written. You are marked, that is 90 degrees. Remember it. So we have all the 3 angles. We can easily find out the 4th angle by subtracting it from 360 degrees. It comes out to be 140 degrees. Next, look at this shape. This shape is made up of 5 lines. 5 lines means it is a pentagon, and we can draw out what is the angle sum of that. It comes to be 540 degrees. Now in this, if you see, in the base angle there is 170 and 60 written on the exterior. These base angle, they are forming the linear pair, so we can find out the interior of those shape. So if I consider 70 degree, inside will be 110 degrees because total should be 180 degrees. If I consider 60 degrees, then inside should be 120 degrees. Considering this, we will find out the value of x. So it becomes, the situation is 30 degrees plus 110 plus 120 plus x plus x. Now this x and x both are equal, so we can write it as 2x. The value of x comes out to be 140 degrees. In the next shape, it is made up of 5 lines and we have to find out x. So 5x is equal to 540 degrees. X comes out to be 108 because all the sides are equal. Question number 6, A part. The shape is given to you. We have to find out x plus y plus z. Understand this. All the exterior angles which will be there, sum of them will be 360 degrees. Let us find out, inform the basis of the triangle property. We have 90 degree with us, we have 30 degree with us. Now along with this, we know that angle sum property of a triangle is 180 degrees. Now if you see over here, we have 90, we have 30 and third angle is not there and exterior angle is also not there. Why? So let us assume inside as A. So it will be A is equal to 180 is the total sum, minus 90 minus 30 gives out to be 60 degrees. So A is 60, then what will happen with the y? You know y plus A will be equal to 180 degree, that is a linear pair. So y comes out to be 120 degrees. Same way x plus 90 will be 180 degrees because of the linear pair. So x comes out to be 90 degrees. In the case of third, z plus 30 will be equal to 180 degree because of the linear pair. So z comes out to be 150 degrees. Now we have x, we have y, we have z. Add them together, the sum comes out to be 360 degrees. Next, again a shape is given to you. You have x, y, z and w on the exteriors of the shape. We need to find out their sum. Let us assume A with the w and we can find out A because here the angle sum property will be 360 degrees. It is a quadrilateral made up of 4 lines. So the total will be 360 degrees. We have already 60, 80, 120. We can easily find out A by subtracting it from 360 degrees, which is equal to 100 degrees. So if A is 100, what will be W? Just subtract it from 180. W will come out to be 80 degrees. You will be using the linear pair property over here. So 120 plus x is 180. So x comes out to be 60. 80 plus y is 180, so y comes out to be 100. 60 plus z is equal to 180, so z comes out to be 120 degrees. Add them all together, you will find that it comes out to be 360 degrees. So the thing over here is, whatever may be the sides of the polygon are there, their exterior angle sum will always be equal to 360 degrees. Like here there was 4 sides. If in this we see the previous question, there were 3 sides. Their sum was also coming as 360 degree and here also our sum is coming at 360 degrees. So consider n number of sides. Your total will be always equal to 360 degrees. With this, children, I end up over here with exercise 3.1. I hope you must have understood these formulas and how we have found out the various values of x, y, z. Use the linear pair property and you should know what is the angle sum of those sides. It will be very easier for you to find out the solutions. Very soon I am going to come with exercise 3.2, children. Till then, see you. Good.